Thanks guys for checking out this video, and please subscribe to my channel for a chance to win an awesome WWE prize pack. Dave Meltzer recently did an interview with the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Okada, and it is very interesting. It's actually a translated interview, as Okada doesn't speak a whole lot of English. You can tell he does speak a little bit because in the very introduction he does speak. You can tell that he understands what Dave is saying, and he responds a little bit. But as far as the interview goes, he needs a translator to communicate with Dave. The interview is very interesting, and if you're not a subscriber of the Wrestling Observer, I would definitely recommend checking it out, becoming a subscriber, because you get a lot of really good stuff from Dave Meltzer, and this interview is no different. What I really took away from it the most is Okada definitely seems to be a humble, even at this stage where he's considered the best wrestler in the world. He knows it. He gets voted it in any kind of metric that there is. He's considered the best. He knows that WWE wants him. He knows that he's the future of New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he definitely takes it very humbly. He comes off really good in the interview. Some of the main things to note, like Dave brought up the match he had, or Dave actually asked him, what was his favorite match of 2017, because it was such a big year for him, and Okada responded that his match with Shibata was his favorite, and that's when he realized that he was a professional wrestler. That was his quote, or I'm kind of surmising what he said, but basically said that's the match where he realized he was a professional wrestler. So that's very interesting, because he's been leading the company for several years, but it took that match to make him realize that he's a professional wrestler. And I'm sure he has a deeper meaning for a professional wrestler when he says that, but very interesting comments. Dave asked him how he was feeling physically, and he responded that he's full of energy, so that's really good. That's what we want to hear, and we do not want to hear that he's injured in any way. It would be wonderful if he can just keep going, keep having these awesome matches for years to come, and not sustain any serious injuries. We'll see what happens. He certainly mentioned that 2017 was a really hard year for him. He did not go into specifics as to why that is, but he made it clear, and you could even hear in his voice that it was maybe not the best year. Despite all of his success in the ring, he said it was tough, and he had to do a lot of things outside the ring that were hard. He did not elaborate any more than that, but it was definitely interesting. You'd hear the tone of his voice had changed when Dave asked that question. He also discussed the popularity of Japan. At the time when he first started watching wrestling himself, he said that it was not very popular, and certainly it's becoming more popular again, and so that's interesting. I would definitely recommend checking out this interview if you have a chance. Aside from that, not a whole lot of other really noteworthy things were said, but it was still interesting, so I would go ahead and check that out if you can. Thanks for checking out my update today, and please subscribe to my channel. Have a great day. Thank you.